All right, we're at the road office now. If you hear any sound in the background, I'm watching the replay of this afternoon's Devils-Bruins game. Don't tell me who won. As you can see, this package here was sent on July 23rd, which shows you just how long that I have accumulated a lot of this stuff. I've prepped the package a bit in order to be easily to open up, hopefully with one hand. Please keep in mind that I am not smooth at all ordinarily on any of this type of stuff. So if you see a lot of jerkiness with the screen, it's probably because I'm a jerk, not because of anything that you've done. So we're going to flip this over. Hopefully I'll be able to get this with one quick additional cut using the Swiss Army knife that I got a few years ago from the, I think it was Rachel that got this for me. Get a good shot of that. Asked for the fluorescent blue, and she got it for me. It's, I think it's the Huntsman style. Really like that Swiss Army. Although there's another brand that I carry with me in the bag that is also a tremendous multi-tool, and considering that I'm kind of a multi-idiot on most stuff like that, that's about as fancy as I'm going to get, is the multi-tool and the Swiss Army. So let's see what we got here from July 23rd of last year. Lovely piece of cardboard, as you can see. What do we got here? Okay, we have, looks like North Carolina State basketball against Maryland from January 27th, 1977. Let's take a quick look here. Again, please excuse the less than wonderful video. I'm still learning this as well on the fly. If I remember right, this was for 1977. Oh, that's awesome. If Ryan Heimberger's out there watching this, he's gonna love this. The Wolfpack at IHOP. The kind of stuff that you absolutely love from the 70s and 80s. The Greensboro Coliseum, which my buddy Mike Orvik and I actually stood outside and went inside it, but they wouldn't let us look at the floor. How crappy is that? It's home of so many great ACC basketball games and wrestling matches. Norm Sloan, who's then the head coach. So this is, because this game was at NC State, it's definitely got an NC State slant, of course. Clyde the Glide Austin, remember him from, I think it was from Richmond. Let's see if I'm right. Was it Richmond? It does not say, but I was right that he was from Virginia. Clyde the Glide Austin. Never played professional basketball to my knowledge. Kenny Carr. Now, he did play pro ball for a long time. The Cavaliers had him. I think his best years may have been with Portland, if I remember right. Hopefully, folks, the video quality will get better, but keep in mind, I'm not exactly, dexterity is not my strength even on a good day. So there'll be a learning, hopefully by the time I'm finished this, it'll be better than when we started. NC State. Yeah, Kenny Carr. Well, Hawkeye Whitney was a #1 pick by the Kansas City Kings. So there's two guys on NC State that spent time. And Maryland, which is the main reason I bought it, Brad Davis, longtime Dallas Maverick. Lawrence Boston had a cup of coffee with the Cavaliers. Larry Gibson was an excellent Maryland center. Brian Maggott, boy, you know what? That's a guy that I should probably write about on the blog. there's so many stories about that guy, and I remember as a kid, and as it turned out. And then there's Steve Shepard, who was on the 1976 Olympic basketball team, won the gold medal. And then I look back at David Thompson, who still might be the best college basketball player I ever saw. When they took that vote recently for the best of college basketball, as great as Michael Jordan was, and I still rank him as number one, probably of all time, I would not rank him as the top college basketball player. If I was voting for the top college basketball player ever, my vote would go to David Thompson. I remember Brian Walker, him and his brother Steve were highly recruited guys that went to NC State, and he wound up transferring to Purdue. And right there was Steve Walker. Boy, I tell you, pretty good memory considering I was 8 when this game was played. Actually, yeah, 8. I was 8 when this game was played. Hawkeye Whitney from DeMatha High School had a rough life after basketball, from what I understand. And it's got an article on the 1974 NCAA champion Wolfpack and various coaches. There's Bo Ryan, former Buckeye assistant, and would leave there and go to LSU, where he died in a plane crash before he coached a game at LSU. I honestly think that had Bo Ryan survived that plane crash, he would have been successful at LSU, and when Ohio State fired Earl Bruce, I think he might have been the guy to get the Ohio State job. 2 North Carolina favorites, the Wolfpack and Sanford Brick. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Okay, well, that's a pretty good wrap-up here for that. Really got to get some magazine bags and boards for some of these, because sometimes people send them, sometimes they don't, but I really enjoyed that one. Lots of memories. So, sorry, I don't know how long or short these will be in the future, because I'm not really video technically video sound yet. So we'll see how it goes from there. But until tomorrow, when we'll open up another one from the home office, and we'll see what we pull out from there. So thanks for watching, and have a good night.